Welcome to Email Business Manager. This is the tutorial that you have been expected for a long time. This tutorial it's about sending unlimited emails straight to inbox. We know that you struggle to send many emails in inbox, but this software will do it for you. Why is our software so special? It's because you can use any kind of email boxes to send emails. For example, you can use Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, AOL, and other email boxes to send emails with this software. It will help you to send as many emails you want straight to inbox. If you want to send millions of emails every day, this software will do it for you. Let's see how it's working. If you don't own Email Business Manager yet, please go to www.fastdesigners.com and download it. Once downloaded, you'll be prompted for username and password, which you shall have it already. Then you'll be prompted with this window. Once here, you go to sender. At the sender, you have three options: create new project, start or resume sending, or delete projects. Let's see how it's working. Let's create a project. Here we can select simple message or customized message. Simple message, it's where you send one message to multiple users. Customized message is where you send a custom email for each user. Let's see. Simple message, project name, simple test. Create project. Here, in order to make your emails to go straight to inbox, we must mix many things. For example, from names. If you want to send from only one name, it's up to you, but you can use as many names you want. The many names you use, the most success rate to inbox you get. So you need a text file, names, a text file with names. Once you inserted a few names, save the document and insert it here. Emails list. Here you will insert the email addresses where you want to send the messages. So the emails must be one per line. We will insert our email addresses in order to keep track of them, so you can see how it arrives. Emails list. Addresses where we will send those messages. SMTP servers. This is very important to pay attention to because this will help you to send the emails straight to inbox. If you have a business email address, you can ask your email provider, your hosting provider, for the SMTP details. Usually the SMTP details are your domain with port 993 or 587. But if you want to use public SMTP servers like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, AOL, and others, there are thousands of free email services which you can create as many emails you want. You can create 10,000 email addresses with a further version of this software which will create email addresses for you, and then you can send unlimited emails. So how do you set up this SMTP servers list? Let's say SMTP servers. You must follow these rules. As SMTP servers, we will use some free email addresses, which will be, we will use those free email addresses to send emails with them. So, what we need to do is to find the SMTP server for Yahoo, which is so simple. For Yahoo, we use smtp.mail.yahoo.com. Then double point with port 465. Then we go back here and we see we need the server, the port, then we use pipe, then username. Username, it's our email address from Yahoo. Pipe, then the password. Don't try this password as it's fake. Then pipe. Then we need to set up if this connection is through SSL or not. If it's Gmail, Yahoo, or any other free email, it should be with SSL. So 0 means no SSL, 1 means SSL. So this is our first SMTP server. Let's take another. For Outlook, this is the SMTP server with port 587. So server, double point, port, pipe, username is the email address, and password. And of course SSL it's 1 because they use SSL. Let's go for Gmail too. This is the SMTP server for Gmail. We use 587 as port because usually this is the best port to use. Pipe, email address, pipe, this is the password, pipe, SSL1, and we have 3 SMTP servers. Please remember that for Gmail, to allow you to send emails, you must set up your email to allow it. So you must go to this link, myaccount.google.com/less-secure-apps, and turn this option on. If it is hard for you to find this URL, just search on Google for open less secure apps Gmail and click on the first link, then less secure apps section, and here you can turn this on. Once we have set the SMTP servers, we load them here and go forward. Subjects list. Of course, in order to avoid anti-spam filters, you need to use multiple subjects. So sending emails with the same subject is not okay. If you want to send with one subject, it's up to you. Otherwise, you can list as many you want. We have a list with 4 subjects, so we load it here. Messages folder. Well, with this software you are able to send different messages to everyone. You create a folder with messages, and in this folder you must create at least one file with a message. Each file it's a message. So we create one file, message1, another file, another file. So we have 3 messages. You can type everything you want inside the message. You can also use HTML codes if you want, but do not forget to select here HTML message as yes. It is very important to know that if you use HTML message in one file, you should use HTML messages in all the files. Otherwise, all the messages will be sent as HTML or not. So all of them must be HTML or not for this project only. Once we have the messages, we select the folder. Then we select if the messages are HTML or not. If they are HTML, we select yes, otherwise select no. Then we select if we want to add attachment to our emails. If we want to add attachments, you must have another folder with the attachments. Let's insert a few attachments. We select yes for attachments, attach folder. So the software will take a random attachment from this folder and attach it to each email. So the attachments will be random. You can insert only one attachment if you want, but if you want to add multiple attachments, each person will receive a random attachment from those. Once completed, we select create simple test. Simple test is the name of our project. The project has been created. If we return to sender and go to delete projects, we will find this project here. Once the project has been created, you can come anytime to the sender and hit start or resume sending. If you hit start, you'll select which project and how many emails to send per hour. Then hit start resume sending. You will get this notice which explains to you that if your computer restarts, you can always resume. You will not be sending duplicated emails. So go ahead. And that's it. Your emails are sent. You will be prompted with a new window when the emails are sent. So all of your messages has been sent to inbox. You can see them, different names, different subjects, different messages, and different attachment for each email. I will have to add that for Yahoo you also need to enable less secure apps. So you must go to this link log into your email account and enable less secure apps for email messages. And the port, the SMTP port for Yahoo is also 587. 587 should be the port for most of the SMTP servers. This was about sending emails with simple projects. Let's see the customized messages. Create new project, customized messages, it is better not to use space in the name of the project. So, what we need here? Here we need names, like the other project. We need email addresses, but this should be in Excel. We'll talk later about them. We need SMTP servers. We need a list of subjects, the folder with the messages. Here we insert the variables. If the message is HTML, what is special about variables and emails into Excel file? Let's have an Excel file. This is a sample Excel file. If you want to customize your messages, you can use an Excel file and insert emails or other data about each email address with multiple options. So, first off, you must name the head of each column. For example, we have name, email, website, color, and price. Based on those column names, we will create a message. Let's say is worth more than price. Let's say US dollar. So this means that the software will replace #name # with each name for each email address, website with the website, color with the defined color, and price with the defined price. So this message will look, if you send it to fastdesigners@yahoo, will look like this. Dear Elliot, I went through website1.com and color red is worth more than $15. This is how the message will be there. You can insert as many columns you want with different names, and you can customize your message based on what you have inside the Excel. It's not required that you use all the column names in the messages. So if you want to skip color, you just skip it. Then once you have one message, you can create many messages like this. Let's create a second message and edit it a bit. Dear name, I was visited your website and it's so color. If you pay me price, I will change your color to a yellow or so. So this is the second message. Now, if you don't know anything about HTML, you should stop here. But if you do know something about HTML, let's make those messages more interesting. So if you don't know anything about HTML, just leave it so and select here no. But if you know things about HTML and want to make better messages, just select yes and customize your messages with HTML code. So we have HTML code for this message too. Now let's select emails list. And here we must insert the variables that we have used in the message. So we must insert the variables delimited by comma. If we don't insert the variables, the software will not use those variables. So create customized messages. If you want to add attachment to each email, you must add another row here named attach. And here you must insert the file name of each attachment. This is very useful when you want to send customized attachments to each customer. So each customer will have their own attachment. If you don't have the attach row inside here, you should not select yes for attachments. So you should select no. Now we have HTML messages, we have filled everything here. Let's create the project. The project has been created. Now we can start it. Start project. We select the customized project and then start resume sending. Okay, go ahead and wait for a few seconds. After a few seconds, we sent all the messages. Let's see how the messages was received. From different name, different subject. This was the HTML message number 2. Here we have another message with HTML and to Gmail also. It is very important to say that if you use multiple messages here, the software will use a random message each time, and that's it. The software will automatically erase the project once all the emails are sent. In order to make sure that all of your emails was sent, you should close the program, open it again, go to sender, to delete projects, and see if your projects are still here. If your projects are not present here, it means that all the emails were sent. If your projects are still present here, it means that some of the emails were not sent because of some reason. Usually if you use FreeSMTP, it is possible that your provider will limit the amount of emails you can send. So you should try again and resume the project later, maybe tomorrow. If you want to delete some projects before sending or without resuming, all you have to do is go to delete projects. Let's first create some projects. We have created 3 projects. Now let's go and delete them. Just select the projects you want to delete. You can select multiple with Shift and hit delete projects. You'll get prompted with this window to confirm the removement, and then delete projects. And that's it. There is no more projects. And this is all about Email Business Manager, the sender function. If you haven't seen the other tutorials before this, please watch them. Thank you for watching.